Our government is obsessed with controlling what we can and can't do. And not just that, but with changing laws that have been put in place with our forefathers. Laws have been called into question lately, such as gun control, abortion, and gay marriage, to name a few. All of these have just blown up to become popular topics in the past few years and started heated debates between different groups of people. The distinguishing factor between these topics and mine is that the controversy over the drinking age has been around forever. I am arguing that lowering the drinking age will make drinking for the 18 to 20 age group more responsible, let it happen in a more controlled environment, bring us on the same level as the rest of the world, and give a new definition and freedom to people becoming adults. It would make more teen drinking irresponsible by, as of now, it's seen as a sign of rebellion, which makes it forbidden for people, which makes the college kids seem like they need to do it to fit in and to be cool. Even though the drinking age is 21, a majority of college kids drink anyways and in an unresponsible manner, says Ings. The age being 21 increases abusive drinking due to underground drinking, which is drinking in an uncontrolled, irresponsible manner. According to Ings, through a study he did, people under the age of 21 are more likely to be binge drinkers. After the law mandating people to be over 21 to purchase alcohol was put into place, it led to increase in vomiting after drinking, missing classes because of hangovers, lower grades because of drinking, being in a fight because of drinking, and none of these are signs of responsible drinking, according to Ings. When the legal drinking age was 18, there wasn't the pressure to binge drink or to drink behind closed doors because it was legal and it was embedded in the culture. As well as making drinking more responsible, it would allow for drinking in a more controlled environment. It would allow people to learn and participate in responsible drinking in a controlled environment instead of abusive drinking in an uncontrolled environment. There's a lot of pressure to drink around college-age students because it is seen as forbidden. This pressure isn't seen in things that are legal, such as smoking. This also forces college students to drink behind closed doors of dorms or dorm rooms, as well as being involved in this underground drinking. In a study done by Daniloff at McGill University, the students and faculty intermingle around alcohol, whereas in the States there's a complete separation between student and faculty. This gives students someone to demonstrate moderate drinking to them, whereas in the States it's seen as a complete separation between students and faculty. The United States has one of the highest drinking ages out of any country, and most countries with a lower drinking age are controlled in their drinking. To put this in perspective, there are 7 countries, including the United States, that have a drinking age of 21. And then all of these countries have drinking ages that are 18 or lower. So there's 7 with a drinking age of 18 or of 21 and higher, and 5 with either 19 or 20, and then there's 184 countries in the world with a drinking age between 18 and 16. Drinking in most European countries is controlled and tends to be with their family, so kids learn to drink in a very controlled environment and around their family and around their friends. This is seen in many other places, as well as Canada, which has recently lowered its drinking age to 19 and has significantly less alcohol-related issues than the United States does, says Carlson. Again, at McGill University in Montreal, the legal drinking age is 18, but they have many undergrad students from the States. In a study done there, the students didn't interact with alcohol the same way that students in the States do, because it's so embedded in their culture, says Daniloff. We have always had strict limits on drinking, such as prohibition, And as we've seen in the past, these strict limits do not stop people from doing it. Prohibition was repealed because it was unforceable and caused social problems. Same thing as having this higher drinking age. As well as that, a few statistics, fewer drunk driving traffic accidents and fatalities in many countries with the minimum legal drinking age of 18, whereas the United States has a lot more, according to procon.org. One of the biggest things is if being a legal adult happens at 18, why are we not allowed to drink? Not being able to drink is infantilizing young adults in college because there is a clear separation between the faculty who are seen as adults and students who are unable to drink, and when they do, illegally, do it in a very unsophisticated manner, says Daniloff. As well as when we are 18 in the States, we are allowed to vote, buy cigarettes and cigars, adopt a child, join the military, get tattoos, get married. We're even able to drive a car at 16 and buy a gun at 18, but still not able to drink. We're able to live and to die for our country, but we can't have a drink doing so. And if 18 is the adult age, shouldn't adults be able to make their own choice if they want to drink or not? We have tried and failed to limit drinking during Prohibition, and yet we are trying to limit the drinking age again, but we are still failing. As the saying goes, those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, and that is exactly what the government is doing. Having the drinking age at 21 forces to have most college students drink irresponsibly behind the closed doors of dorms and frat houses and behind their parents' back, instead of having a glass of wine at dinner or drinking socially at a bar. It also forces college students to learn how to drink from their peers rather than more responsible adults, thus instilling terrible drinking habits to young adults under the legal age. Thank you.